guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am back. I'm back with me actually talking and not having, what's it called? Music playing. Yeah. Yep, it's a surprise as well. But anyways, I am going to do a look that you can wear on Valentine's Day, because Valentine's Day is just around the corner. And yeah, that's about it, honestly. I have a look in mind that I want to try, see if it actually pans out, because sometimes it doesn't pan out, and yeah, we'll see if this video actually matches. What? I'm just babbling now. Anywho, I am going to go into my eyeballs. I've already primed them with Rimmel Stay Matte and the Rimmel primer, so nothing's changed there. Anyway, let's get on. That is ridiculous. Like, that reminded me of Blue's Clues. You know how it's like Blue's Skadoo.
Blue's Skadoo, we can do.
Let's get onto this. Do you guys remember doing this in school? I don't know why I did that. Okay, so I have zoomed you in and you can look at my pretty red face. I'm going to take my Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm going to take the nice neutral light brown Jet Setter, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease. So I'm going to pop it into the crease, and I'm just using a very fluffy blending brush. I'm not trying to be too precise, but I don't want to go all the way up to where my brow is, and I don't want to go all the way down to my roots, just honestly in the crease. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to grab the Rebel shade, which is a darker pinky brown, I want to say. I'm going to use that, so I've packed it onto my brush, tapped off the excess. Always tap off the excess, because, well, I mean, up to you. I always like to tap off the excess so I don't have a lot of fallout and I have to clean it up. But in saying that, I do my face after and I need to clean up anyways underneath. So I'm just gonna pat it on. I'm gonna tap it halfway into the crease, and then with no product on whatsoever, I'm not picking up any product, I am blending that out. I want to make this soft, so fingers crossed that actually happens, because every single time I want to make things soft, it doesn't happen. Something like that. Great! Alright, I'm going to use another brush, and I'm going to go into Sweetheart, which is a light pinky mauve or mauve, however you say that word. I'm going to pack it onto my brush, and I'm just going to pop that on top of like where we finished, up into the middle, and see how that looks. This is getting very close. It's not as pink as I really wanted it to. Okay, I want a little bit more pink. This is not looking pink. Let's get into the rose gold and the original one. I'm going to go into Shy, which is, I want to say it's similar to the In Bloom one, the Sweetheart. So I've just popped it on. Whatever is left on my brush, I'm just kind of moving it into the inner corner here, like up above here. So I'm grabbing a small, medium, not medium. This is the Morphe M124, so it's a really small, firm shader brush. And I'm taking the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, and in the color Good Morning, which is a really pale, it's a really pale pink. So I want to use that where we didn't put any eyeshadow. Yes. Cool. I want something shimmery, but I don't know what. Alright, I'm going into the Tarte in Bloom, and I'm going to take Flower Child. And I'm gonna try and open up my eye more. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm gonna try and go in the inner corner here. I'm concentrating it right in the inner corner. I'm not gonna blend it all the way up in here, so I don't want that. I want my eyeball to be open. Tapping off all the excess, and I'm just kind of blending it into the darker shade that I put up here with the same brush. Clearly I have not changed the brush. I am going to take, now which one? I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take Flamingo, that one there, on the same brush. I'm just popping the pink, the Flamingo color. I'm not picking up a lot because I don't want too much pink. I don't want it too bright. I'm tapping quite a lot off. And I'm just concentrating that, connecting the darker shade to the lighter shade. So it's like a nice gradient of dark, medium, light. I'm going to go into Angelic, which is that one there. It's a nice glittery, shimmery, champagne-y pink. I'm going to pop that in here, like on top of that pink. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm leaving the inner corner here, but I'm just ever so lightly, whatever's left on my brush, popping it closer to the inner corner. But most of it's going to be in the middle here. I'm going to take the blending brush again with the first color, not picking up any product, any excess product on it, any more product on it. I'm just going to try and blend the dark color in itself, like all of it. So yeah, just trying to create a blown out effect, no harsh lines. Alrighty, so the next step, I'm going to take Leader from the Tartelette in Bloom. Why did I close that? From the Tartelette in Bloom palette on a angled brush, if I can find it in my jungle of bloody brushes. So it's like a warm tone chocolatey brown. So I'm going to line my top lid where the roots of my lashes are and wing it out just ever so slightly. Now, grabbing my blending brush, no product on it whatsoever, I'm just kind of gonna blend the outer like wing so it's a bit more softer, a bit more smokier. So I've just got makeup remover on a cotton pad, so I'm going to clean up underneath my eye, like right underneath. I fold it in half and I just kind of really lightly go across up there. I mean, just look at what I'm doing, and I'm sure lots of other people do that. So that's what I'm going to do, and it's really lightly. I'm not like pressing it and moving it. I'm going to move on to the face. I already put a primer on. I need to get new primers because I think these are a little old. Just a little bit. Because I am tan, I will be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear in Rattan, so 2W2. But I think I'm going to mix it in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation in Capri. This is a shade darker to my natural pale as skin. And this is when I am tan. I have washed my tan off quite a bit. I've had this for a few days now, I think. Grabbing my little spatula and kind of making a cocktail on me hand. What foundation brush am I going to use? It's like this one. I'm going to use a brush to put my foundation on, because my other brushes, I cleaned it and I completely forgot that I wanted to record, and I started recording. No, I washed my brushes and then I started recording and then I completely forgot I had my wet foundation brushes. Alright, when I get up here, I like to just kind of press it and kind of twist. So I press and twist, but I don't go too close to my eyeshadow up here. Okay, so that's the foundation. Now, my problem is I either have too light of a concealer, or it's just too dark. So I'm going to mix two together. I'm going to mix these two. No idea if they work together, but you know, we shall see. This is, as you can tell, this is the Jeffree Star concealer. I got no idea what it's actually called. Magic? No, that's Juvia's Place. Anywho, I'm going to use this one, and this one's in C5. And I, honest to God, thought this would fit my pale ass skin, but it is way too light. It's like a shade or two too light. I'm more tan than I ever thought. Hey. Anyway, and then I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in medium to ginger. So I'm going to mix those two bad boys together. Yeah, because this is pretty much just a little bit dark. I don't want to say it's darker than my foundation, but it is kind of getting there. Alright, and I'm going to kind of dot, 2 dots, because this is quite light, as you can tell. And I am going to grab my sponge, but it's a bit dry, and I can't be bothered to go get it wet into the bathroom or sink, but I just remembered I was doing hair stuff, and I got a big spray bottle of water. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm back. I wet my sponge. That was just too hard with the spray bottle. Alright, and I'm just going to do my under eyes. I'm also concentrating it in here to make it a bit more brighter, a bit more away, because that's where my dark circles are, especially in here. Just going to go down my nose as well. And whatever is left up here. Oh, alright. Now, I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way Translucent Setting Powder. This is just a little tiny travel sized one. And I like this. It's a bit yellowy. So when I'm super pale, it goes a bit yellow with my concealer. But when I'm a bit tanner, it works perfect. So I like to take this little, what's this called? The little like powder puff thing. And as you can tell, I think it's clearly loved. I like to take that, press it in there. I pat it underneath my eyes, and it works really well. It's not drying. It blends it in really nicely. If I have too much, put it onto the other side. It even goes up until my nose. Like, it's super good. I don't know, I like it. I've been doing this for a while, and it just hasn't dried my under eyes out. Like, it's really nice, and I really, you know what I want to try? Ooh, I look like I've snorted things. I want to try the Tati Beauty Blenderful, because I think it's very, very similar to this. Now, what I'm going to do is grab a big fluffy brush and grab a little bit of the powder. I'm just going to dust it all over my face. Excuse me. Well, I'm like tapping it first, so it's stayed there. I'd rather tap it honestly first, and then kind of go with my little wiping motion. I'm also like wiping off the excess as well at the same time. Squeezing the brush, I'm kind of massaging, or like tickling in the under eye. You know, tickling, you know. I'm going to move on to bronzer. Alright, I'm going to take the Bahama Mama bronzer, this one here. It's really nice and cool toned. I just want to know if it's dark enough. I'm gonna grab this one. It's a Real Techniques brush. It's non-existent anymore, but it's just a tapered brush that's like a pointed angle brush, and I like to concentrate the tip first, like down here in the hollows of my cheeks. So I'm starting at the tip on the, you know, near my ear, and kind of doing circular motions down to about halfway down towards my mouth, stopping halfway, so stopping where your eye kind of starts, and kind of just doing circular motions, big ones, small ones, putting it up. I don't want to go down a lot, so I always like to flick it up. So I like to place and flick, and that's also why I like to put a little bit onto the sides. So something like this, nice and subtle, not too much. I actually like that. And now for my temples, I just put it on one side, so this side, tap off the excess, and I just kind of stamp it where my widow's peak is, because that's kind of my problem area with my forehead. So I kind of stamp it on there and kind of blend it into the center, a little bit on my temple, like right there. But majority of it here, and then I just kind of, whatever's left on my brush on top over here. With the nose, however, I like to take a smaller kind of fluffy brush. This is a mini multitasker brush. Yeah, this one's really good for bronzer. I just tap it onto the tip, tap off the excess, that's quite a lot. I don't like a lot on my nose. And just pinch it. Now I'm going to take blush. I'm not going to take the normal one that I always wear. I'm going to take a nice pinkier kind of shade, this one here. I'm going to take a fluffy angle brush. And I'm going to just take the lighter one first. Concentrating that on my apples first. Apples on my cheeks, stamping that on, and kind of moving it up into my bronzer up here. I really like this color. Like, it's not too much, but it's a really nice, subtle, everyday pink. I wanted to make my highlighter glow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some setting spray and just not douse it, but I'm just going to pop some on. That kind of aimed my eyeball. And I'm going to take my highlighter brush, just a big blending brush. I'm actually going to take a nice subtle, at least I want to try and take a nice subtle one. So I'm going back into this. This is the Gorgeous Cosmetics custom eye palette, so you can use this for cheeks or for eyes, doesn't really matter. But I'm going to take this nice champagne-y, pale champagne color. It's got a little bit of shimmer in there. Hopefully it's not too much. I like it. Can you see? It's nice. It's like, it's glowy. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm also going to pop it around here. So where my temples are, just whatever's left on my brush. I'm going to finish my eyes. Let's zoom you in just a little bit. Little bit. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to take Rebel and Leader from the Tartelette in the Bloom on a pointed blending brush. Just the side of it. I'm mixing those two together because the eyeliner and also that's the shade that we used to do that cat eye effect, and I'm concentrating that on the outer third, I want to say. Pressing it in first and then kind of blending it out, and I'm grabbing it at the very end so I don't put too much on at first, because I'm going to blend it out like that. Whatever's left on my brush, I'm just going to try and blend it out just a little bit like this. And I'm going to take the two pink shades from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition textured palette, and that's going to be in the middle and a little bit closer to the outer corner. And I'm just taking it on a fluffy medium brush so I can pack it on, blend it out as well. Just grabbing the medium, not medium, the small firm the small firm shading brush. I'm taking Flower Child from the Tartelette in Bloom palette and just kind of concentrating that in here and then down. I'm gonna tightline with a black eyeliner. Any black eyeliner will do. This is just the Rimmel one. Alright, so that one's there, and I'm going to put a nude in my waterline here so my eyes are, you know, awake and big. I'm going to put some mascara on. This is the Maybelline Full and Soft mascara. Any mascara will do because I'm going to put some false lashes on. I'm going to put some false lashes. I can't speak, can I? Lashes. False lashes on. That's what I'm said. Alright, so I'm back. I've got my lashes on. Nothing new. It's the Ardell Demi Wispies, I believe. And with my brows, I decided to do them off camera. So I use the micro, what is this? The Bro Pro Micro pencil from Rimmel, and this one's in soft brown, just because my hair's just a little bit darker now. And then once I've used that with any of like the sparseness or anything like that, I just used a powder. I used the Born This Way powder, just the darker one, and this one's the medium brown. Alright, that's all nice and done. I'm going to do my lips. First off, I'm going to line them. I'm going to see if this works. So this is the Jeffree Star Christmas Cookie, the little lipstick, liquid lip. So this is, it's a nice nude, but I'm going to put on this. This is another one of Jeffree Star's, but it's in Rose Matter, so it is white pink. That's cute. What I'm going to do more is maybe this one. Oh, that's not bad. I like that. This one, this is just a travel size one, but it's actually really good. Mecca Max, a liquid lipstick in Skinny Latte, and I just put a few dots on it and just blended it out with my finger, and the result is really nice. I really like it. I'm going to keep that. Or maybe, I'm going to put this on. This is the, what is it? Inglot lipstick in 167. This one I got from Poland, so I don't know, but it's a really nice, like, bridal kind of lipstick. That gives it a little bit of shine. And I don't like lip glosses, so I don't have any. So now we need to get onto hair, because this hair will not do. Like, what is this? And there we go. It's a nice, pretty, pink, and simple eye look for Valentine's Day. Definitely more on the girly side. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you like it, or dislike it if you don't like it. Click that notification bell, and also follow me on Instagram. I will insert it here for you guys. If there is something on my Instagram that you want me to do, like record for you guys on how I did it, please comment on that, letting me know so I do know what you want to see. Anywho, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye!